Hey guys, welcome to another tutorial by your host Mally. So the video I'm gonna show you guys is not the best video. But you say, well, Mally, why would you play a video where you're not just dominating a lane? Well, because my theory is when you lose or you just do bad in a game, you learn a lot more because you learn from that experience, you learn from your mistakes, as opposed if you're just owning a noob in lane and you're just like just doing super well, you're not learning anything. You're just being ballsy and just going in there and getting kills and getting fed and snowballing. So I really don't find any help from that. So I'm going to show you guys a game where I did not do too well in the beginning, but I stepped up my game and I held it out. And see, the way I play this game is I never think I'm going to lose. Maybe like 10% of the time is when that actually happens, when I'm actually like, alright, we're not going to win this game. Our bottom's not farming well, our top's doing horrible, I'm not doing the best. But literally, I always try to stay a positive mind because this is a MOBA. Remember, MOBAs, you can come back from the most crazy of deficits. Is that the right word? Deficit, being so behind, you can come back. I promise you. I've come back from the most insane games. It's a MOBA. That's why we play it, because it's all about skill. Like, it's all about teamwork, and if you have teamwork and skill, you can win any game. I promise. I once played a game where I was Janna, and, with Janna can't do anything. She's a support. No, no, no. I stopped the Baron with my ultimate. We had to fight them 5 times inside of our base when they had inhibitor. 5 team fights. This was an hour and a half game, not lying at all. And then we pushed, and Ash was super farm and fed, and he was my buddy. We duo queued, and we won that game. And it was the most epic game of my life. Like, you can come back from any game, any game. So just don't give up, and eventually you'll win. Sorry for that phone call. I'm gonna take that later. Um, so let's just go ahead and get into this, shall we? All right, so I'm Fizz, my favorite champion. I got a crystalline flask and 4 pots. This is kind of the meta right now because you just have so much sustain with that crystalline flask. You get mana and you get health, and it's just like you can just farm and take hits and then just heal yourself while you're farming. So it's just like it's great. Like especially with a melee champion, like that's the reason why I did it. Is because I'm a melee champion. Sure, it might have been better if I went boots. I probably would have done a lot better in lane. Okay. Now, I noticed they were in the shrub. I immediately backed off, took my E. Here, let me pause that real quick. Notice that I leveled my skill as they came at me. Well, this is because you never want to take the first skill. You always want to make sure that you're taking the skill depending on your situation. No matter what hero you are. I mean, who knows? Maybe I needed a Q. I mean, why would I need a Q? Well, I could Q over to the blue buff. I can't E over to the blue buff, so like I mean, a good evasion, or like I could dive somebody and maybe the Q does more damage. But the E also slows and allows me to avoid hits when I'm standing on my pole. So it's great. So it's like why But anyways, the great thing about Fizz is like he has so much ability power damage with his E, his pole vault, because when you don't cast it the second time, you fall down, slam, slow your surrounding enemies, and you do a significant amount of damage. So that's what I'm going to be prioritizing this game, is my E. The other thing is I like to prioritize is my W. I here you can do your Q as well, but I like my W because it helps me last hit better, and like I can take down towers. Like, why would I not want to go my W? I don't see what the point is. But so this I was playing with my friend Ness, my buddy Yum Yums. They invaded our blue, so we're like, oh shit, we need their blue. This guy pulled some ballsy shit. We get their blue though, cause he was up there. He should have just recalled immediately. All right, so I'm gonna take some damage here, but I'm trying to get some harass. Singed is here. We're waiting for Mumu to come. Mumu's taking a while, but Mumu really needs blue buff. So like we're really, if he gets a good start, then we'll be off, no matter what. So he flashed, and then I flashed, and then ignited him, hoping that would pick up the kill, but Singe just too strong. So I wasted like 2 pots doing that, and that's probably one of the reasons why I didn't do so well in my lane. Um, so Mumu gets the blue. Great, good. Alright, let's all get to our lanes, get started on this laning phase. So, okay, so I get caught out here, but I dodge it with my E. Alright, hopefully we can pick up this Vigar. Ooh, he took a lot of damage, but we're not going to get him. Alright, Leona's here. We have 4 people on this Leona, but we don't, we're just trying to play passive, play smart. So Jax can take my lane. I'm not sure what Jax is doing here, but I'm like, hey Jax, are you top? Like I can go top. I'm not really minding, but he's like, oh okay, yeah, I'll go top. Like okay, cool. So I sit here, fail to make some last hits. So I could have probably done better on last hits. Like, okay, now remember, I don't have a flash. I don't have ignite. Right now, I'm pushed up in the lane. Vigar is missing. Like, this is bad position. I mean, I can bounce down from here with my pole vault and avoid ganks from this side because I know they're not going to gank me from here because I have a ward there. And if they're coming from blue, they're probably going to come this way, not this way. Um, well, I'm gonna put a ward here. Now I have vision of both of my ganks. Hopefully I can... So now, remember I told you in the last video about pushing your lane and resetting the lane, balancing out the creep equilibrium. Great job by Ezreal there. Well, that's not really gonna happen this game because this Vigar's not too bad actually. What he did there is he stopped the lane. He literally took damage so that his tower didn't attack my creeps. See, look, I'm gonna die here. I couldn't do much. I already used my E to farm. I should have kept it to... See, that's one of the mistakes. I should have kept my E to avoid getting ganked if I was that far pushed up. There's no need to chance last hitting with that. So anyways, but he did a great job because he tanked my creep wave. He was the only one doing damage to the creeps. His tower was not, so it's not going to push out the tower. But now, after they were harassing me, right, my creeps were like, oh, hey, my hero or my champion's getting harassed. I need to attack the champion that's attacking my champion. Yes, that's how the aggro system works. Creeps and towers are both the same. So what that means is now my creeps aren't doing any damage on their creeps, and their creeps are doing damage on my creeps because all my creeps have focused on him. So what this means is his lane is going to push harder, and that's why his lane has pushed up to my side. So if you want your lane to push, you could just attack. You could harass them. Literally, you could harass them, and that's really good to do when you know you're at the tower. Like if you're at the tower and I harass him, then my creeps are gonna attack him, or his creeps are gonna, or yeah, my creeps are gonna attack him, and his lane is gonna push harder. Or wait, whoa. No, his creeps are gonna attack me, and which is gonna make my creeps push the lane harder. I'm missing a lot of last hits. Yeah. And that's going to balance out my creep equilibrium again. And I went over in the last video, so you guys check that out. You guys can learn what the creep equilibrium is, but I'm going to explain it again just to show you guys what it is. Basically, it's this line right here. It's where my creeps and their creeps are meeting. This is a creep equilibrium equal, from the root word equal, librium. So basically that's that. We try to gank him. He uses his flash, but we burned his flash, so that's great for us. We didn't have to use anything. Amumu had like a little bit of his blue buff left. I think it literally just disappeared. So um, Nunu and Ezreal just going ham down bottom. So yeah, so my creep equilibrium is a lot better. I'm not pushed up. That's probably why I died last time. Like, so I'm not dying right now. Like, Maokai can't gank me right now because if he ganks me, I'm just gonna pole vault out there. Miss another last hit. Another reason why I go my W. It has a passive ability that does a DOT, a damage over time. I just wanted to get a little bit of harass there. I evaded his AoE there with my Q. I'm probably gonna heal up for some mana here. Amumu's coming back in for the gank. This is not very good. He's just wasting his time. Vigar has a really defensive position right now. I told him just to back down. Your blue's up. Go get that. Missing more farm. See if I can get a little auto attack here. No. And see, if I max my W, I can auto attack him, and it does a lot of damage actually because of that damage over time. But I'm still managing to out CS Vigar, which is like, oh great. Now I'm pushed up again. Maokai comes, but this time I didn't use my E to farm, and I had my E to escape. So there you go. And I'm like, I'm getting a little cocky. Better go back and get a Doran's ring. Doran's ring? Why get a Doran's ring? Well, what I've been told from high elo players is, well, this was back in season 2. I'm not sure how it plays out now, but I still live by it. When you're playing against bursty champions, Vigar is very bursty. You get a little bit of health, and you get some mana regen and some ability power. Who doesn't want all that? So I think it's great to go against like champions like Akali or Vigar or LeBlanc, like just to get a couple Doran's rings or maybe even 3, depending on what you're doing. I mean, there's no build in this game, guys. There's no, okay, I'm gonna go on Mobifier and figure out what to build, go on solo mid, and that's gonna be how I play that champion. It's all situational. The better you can do some item choices, the better your item decisions are, the better, you'll become. Like, you'll do better games. I failed at a ward there. It's another mistake. Um, so I'm just going to be like, well, I didn't get any vision of that brush anyways, so might as well waste my other ward. But what can you do? So I think I'm going to go for a gank top here, and I think this is where I come back. Can't remember. So, oh, that was great. The creep's too strong. I don't think they pick up that kill on Mokai, do they? They might. I don't know, my buddy Yum's got it. Oh, yeah. Nice. Alright. So here we go. We're going to gank this Singed. Jax is supposed to be initiating right now because, well, if I miss my ults, it's not very reliable. He just jumps in the bush. He's going to toss us, whatever. That was a nice play from him. I might play Singed now because I know that play. Like, study your opponent's behavior. Like, it's always good to study your opponent's behavior. So we'll just skip a little bit ahead because they've been talking for a while. Okay, that was a bad play. Okay, let's look at that play, shall we? Okay, so I do some damage to Vigar. My ulti hits. A Mumu comes. It's like, alright, great, we're doing some damage. Holy shit, I'm really low health. But I'm like, oh, I want that Vigar. I can Q him. Or I can E him. And then he just auto attacks me. Bad play. Why did I get aggressive? My 2 players were there. I really wanted to try to shut him down because I'm like, man, this Vigar's out beating me. I'm just making a few bad decisions. You have a little bit of a rage there towards myself. It's fucking Vigar, man. Anyways, so now I'm gonna buy another Doran's ring because he's just like doing so much damage to me. I just need a little bit of health and AP to survive. Try to build up some AP. Why'd I die that time? Let's see. Let's analyze this. So, come the lane. Very sad game for me so far. Like, why should I listen to you if you're doing terrible? Well, again, I told you this is gonna be a bad game, but we win. And well, I've been playing MOBAs for like 10 years. I played Dota for like 10 years. I've just like recently came from a hiatus off of it, and before that, I played like a year of League of Legends and then like a half, and then now I'm playing like as of like a month ago I started playing again. So, and I'm already shredding kids in low elo, so it's like whatever. So I'm just gonna do some damage here, and then like I was dumb. I used both of my escapes, and now he's just gonna be able to pick up the kill with that Q. I need to stop playing so aggressive. Like, when you don't have an advantage over the other player, you're not going to gain an advantage. They have the advantage, so you need to wait till they make a mistake. You going on them is just going to make you fall deeper and deeper down the rabbit's hole. So it's like, that was just dumb of me. Like, I shouldn't be playing like that. But I'm not in the right mindset right now. I'm like, I'm losing, and I'm like, I got to trade. I got to trade damage. Why do I trade damage if he has better items, his better damage, he has more levels? Why am I trading damage? He's gonna out DPS me. Like, doesn't make sense for me to do that. But I was just like, oh, I'm better than him. Oh, I can E him. I could do damage to him. But like, who cares if you're better? Just play safe. If you don't die and the other lanes are doing well, like honestly, I'm the reason why we're not dominating right now. Like, oh, well, it's 9-6. You guys are winning. It doesn't matter because I'm making too many mistakes. This is how you get out of ELO hell is less mistakes. I want that kill, and I'm going to get it! Ah! And I die for it. See, look at that. I'm just like super aggressive. I finally got a kill. I'm just playing just so dumb right now. I'm just trying to get ahead when I'm not even ahead. Like, it just doesn't make sense to play that way. You should be playing safe when you're losing your lane and just not dying. But this Ezreal is ripping kids. He's 6-2 right now. Alright, now I'm like 1-4. Alright, I'm playing smart. Let's go. I got some magic penetration. I might be able to pick up a kill in a team fight. Right? I'm not going to be able to outlane Vigar at this point. I realize this. I can't do anything to Vigar anymore. I need to stop feeding him kills. I fed him 4 kills already. Remember that number. 4 kills I fed him. Okay, so Vigar's back in the lane. I'm like, okay, no. I don't even care if my Nunu's here. I'm not touching you. I'm just gonna farm. Leave me alone. I'm farming right now. Look, try to stun me. No. I'm not taking your damage. Leona goes on me. That was not a good play by Leona. Okay, he queued me. I tried to go for Leona. Didn't pay attention there. I don't know what this Nunu was doing. He fucking... Why? I'm like, Nunu, why even chance it? Like, you knew you were so low health. You weren't ignited. You were alive. And he's like, cause of ignite. And like, okay, this guy's a bad player. He doesn't even know that he wasn't ignited. So I'm like, you weren't ignited, dude. So I'm doing awful at this point. 1-5. Come on, Fizz. Do better, man. Play smarter. Well, look, this Vigar has no mana. He's in lane. The lane is pushed. Maybe not the best idea for him. He could have died right there if Ezreal had channeled his ulti longer, I think. Who knows? So I'm like, alright, cool. Leona's gonna get caught out here. We actually hit her. Yes, I land my ult, and I'm going to... Oh, Ezreal's gonna get the kill. I don't know how I got it, but cool. Whatever. Good play by me, finally. Now Ezreal's like, alright, this guy's a noob. I'm gonna go help him so he can stop feeding because he's just making horrible mistakes, which is something you can do with an 80 carry, in my opinion, and just out-farm their 80 carry. And then carry in the late game. I don't care about momentum of ganks when I'm 80 carry. That doesn't make sense. Unless you're Ashe, of course, because she has a lot of crowd control. So, nope. Nope, I'm dipping. Okay. So, we should have a pretty decent fight here. Look, and now we're wrecking kids. Yeah. All right, double kill for Ezreal. Both those kills should have been mine, jerk, but whatever. I Q out of there. I don't want to get caught by Maokai. Okay, let's skip ahead now. So I'm going to go down bottom and get that farm that I desperately need. Like, my buddy Yums like, dude, go farm all that. I'm like, alright, hell yeah, dude, I need farm. And he's like, I'm like, you're right. I'm going to go farm that. And so I farmed that. I'm like, yeah, farm. Alright, awesome. I'm like, oh, another creep wave? Oh, I'll just E your whole, you know. I mean, if I had more ability power, I would E and, like, kill the entire creep wave. But because I've just been making poor decisions and not farming well, I can't do that. So I'm not is making it harder for me to farm. I missed like 3 of those last hits, which is like, how much gold? That's like 100 gold. Anyways, so I'm like, yeah, Rabadons, let's go. Maybe not Rabadons. Okay. Okay, here comes Fizz again. See what plays we can make. Oh, look, Ashe is out of position. I catch him with my ulti. Pop. I don't know why. I was not thinking. I thought Nunu's ult was going to kill me. But that's fine. I kill him. I ignite him, hoping for the double kill, but that's fine. Okay, now I'm making some smart plays. My team is now with me. We're making some fights and stuff. They're just making bad decisions, taking fights that they shouldn't be taking. So I'm coming back. Like, I'm just thinking a lot smarter. Like, I'm playing smarter. This is what it means by playing smarter. It means playing safe, waiting for ganks. That's what it means, play smarter. Or capitalizing on just, like, people who are just making, like, really bad mistakes. Like, overextending when they have no mana. It's like, oh, you have no mana, you can't trade damage with me, I'm gonna kill you. So now we're gonna gank top, and this is where I come back into it. Oh, no, I'm gonna take blue buff first. Because I asked my buddy Yums, and he was like, yeah, sure, dog, you can have that. So we're gonna take this blue buff. Alright, might as well just queue it. You know what? There's a gank top. My ult's up in 7 seconds. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Alright, singed. Tanking it up. The Ezreal ulti. Nice. Pick up 1 kill. Alright, guys. We're 5 and 4 now. I'm positive. Nice. Oh, look at little Viger here. Look at little Viger here. Oh, did you just get ultied? Oh, I think you did. Why did you stay there? I don't know. But, another kill. Look at that. And now, I'm back in the game. I've caught up. 6 and 5 now. Oh. Yeah, no, I was 5 and 5 before. Now I'm 6-5 positive score. I can get my Rabadons right now if I wanted to, but I'll probably get a Zanya's to avoid damage, or maybe I can't remember what I get. I have a red and blue buff right now, so I'm like a little happy guy, just by making smarter decisions, taking smarter plays. I noticed Vigar had his nobody in his team. Like he's like this team, man, but he just went and overextended, and none of his team was there. His whole team just died, and he just fought. He just tried to fight us or pick us off, and like he knew we were in the shrub. Like that was all his fault, but he blames it on his team. And you wonder why you're in low elo? You wonder. So I'm gonna farm it up now. Oh wait, I think the game. So I guess this game ends really soon here. So see if there's any more plays. I don't think there is. I think they just forfeit after this point. Because I mean, Viger won his middle lane, but I made smarter choices near the end, and Ezreal. So like literally it's all about making smart choices, guys. Like you can carry yourself out of ELO hell. Just play champions that you know and make smart decisions. That's all it is. And look, 5-0 forfeit, GG Nori. There's the GGWP. Good game. I won, I fed, but I made smarter decisions near the end. I still tried to farm, I still tried to come back, and I still won the game. So I hope you guys learned a lot from this video about my mistakes. And look, I had the most CS in the game still. Because, you know. But, so, subscribe. Check out my other videos. Hopefully this really helps you. And, as always, have a great day.